Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Nerdy Live, the best morning show in commentary because we're the only ones doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, boy, oh boy, do I have an exciting episode today. Because we're covering the quartering. Someone who is notorious in the online space because of his daily slop content, the fact that he has no original opinion of his own besides what he can spout out about woke stuff, right? This guy has no actual opinion of his own. He just goes whatever the popular narrative is in the right-wing circles, and then he repeats them, and then he prays and tries to get money from it, right? Although, recently the grift hasn't been grifting so well. I mean, what? No, as far as I can tell, outside of like his like cult-like fan base, John jump scare. How's it a jump scare? How's it a jump scare? This is my stream. This is like the one place where you can't get jump scared by me. This is the one place you can't get jump scared by me. What do you mean? Anyway, the quartering has been a molding. He's been felted by the Kino Casino. He's been a recent subject for him, for them. He is, my God, just a pathetic loser. They've discovered that he lets men sleep with his wife. Now, I don't know about you guys, right? But if I'm a conservative dude who's trying to advocate for family values, that would be pretty bad if I got exposed for that, right? Right? If you're someone who tries to promote family values, to promote God's way, that doesn't sound too good, does it? Does it? Well, he's been exposed for it, and the quartering is mad. He is mad, let me tell you. He's been trying. First off, he's like flagging down their channel, trying to. He's telling the guy who's sleeping with his wife to file privacy complaints against the Kino Casino. Okay, there is evidence to suggest that the marriage has been open for years. I mean, let's take a look at this clip right here. I'm very open about it. That doesn't sound like good Christian values to me. Doesn't sound like good Christian values to me. Well, you can't hear it? You can't hear the audio? What? Hang on. Okay, that's weird. 1 second. 1 second. That should not be happening. Let's see. It's on the right channel, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll have to do some fuckery real quick. 1 second. It's not a Nerdy John live stream about technical difficulties. Let's see. Then we switch over this. Funny how the let's see, speakers. Okay, yeah, let's see if it works. Nope. Okay, so what I'll have to do is I'll have to just restart OBS itself. Give me 1 second. Give me one. Okay, we're back. The sound issue should be fixed now. Let's play the clip again.
Oh yeah, he's very open about it with his wife that he wants.
Sweet. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're back. Just refresh the page. Oh, actually, let me type that in chat real quick. Refresh. Refresh. And sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Technical difficulties aside. Let's get into the clip, shall we?
Marriage, bro. Come on.
Let's hear what it says.
About the other two types of.
Does your wife know? Does your wife know the coordinating we want to have with?
Oh yeah, I'm very open about it. She's
Okay, it's
I'm very open with my wife about how I want to fuck other women.
over.
He's very open about it.
Sounds like a healthy marriage.
No,
He's very.
beyond. This is literally.
He's very open about it with his wife that he wants to be with other women.
So in turn, can we then assume that she wants to sleep with other men? Right? I mean, if the courting in the marriage is allowed to have all of his fantasies about how he wants to sleep with other women, stands to reason that the wife probably has those fantasies too. Would it not? But yeah, unfortunately, the quartering has been on a fucking rampage with trying to take down Kino Casino. And originally, right, they made a video talking about it. And what's interesting is, at first, the quartering tries to deny the fact that he is the one that's taking down their channel. But then he claims ownership for it.
Are we? It's another.
Yeah, we'll get into it when we react to the Internet Versus video on it. But like, the fucking quartering is like a fucking mafia boss. Okay, he tries to get into he's in the DMs of Josh Moon, and he's like, listen. All they gotta do to make this stop happening, stop talking about my wife. They got to stop talking about my wife, and I won't be taking your channel down. Dude, it's so pathetic. I'm sorry. Isn't it supposed to be like the fucking the left wingers, the left wingers that are supposed to be like the sensitive little babies? Aren't you supposed to be a big, tough, conservative man? Instead of like making a live stream, right, where you like make fun of the Kino Casino, you have to be a little fucking spineless weasel quartering, and you have to flag them because you're a coward, because you can't actually debate anyone, because you know that at the end of the day, your fan base has little to no loyalty for you. They're just with you because you're saying all the things that they agree with. And the second you step out of line or try to form your own thought, your show's dead in the water.
Emergency broadcast, this time on the status of Jeremy Hambley's marriage. It's a fucking sham. It's a cuckold open marriage, folks.
In our opinion.
And tonight,
And guess what? He's shown how much this affects him. And so all he's going to do now, is just, all they're going to do is make fun of you constantly. Dude, I guarantee you, the money that Kino Casino is going to be making from these live streams covering you, the quartering, it's going to be more money than you've probably seen in a very long time.
we're going through all the evidence from Hillary Crowder coming out and saying it's an open secret in right-wing circles.
An open secret, dude, me and Andy right now, we're pog facing. Actually, I'm sorry. I have to take a screenshot of that because that's like perfect thumbnail material right there. That's perfect thumbnail material.
That quartering's already divorced. It's a dead marriage.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So like they're divorced and everything, but I guess in terms of like the papers, I guess they're legally still married, but if they're separated, oh my gosh, that explains so much.
it might be still together on paper, but it's a dead marriage. Jeremy Hambley's own mouth confirms that his wife would be okay with him fucking other women. Well, folks, you know how that goes. If the marriage is open for the man, especially a man that looks and sounds like Jeremy, then you know.
Oh my god, yeah. Dude, PPP is fucking fired up.
It's open for the woman. And you know the Jubal and Skyron are taking it to Pound Town,
Hey, honey, I
motherfucker.
want to go eat pizza and fly my plane for 2 weeks.
I just peed in my basement. I just peed in my basement. Dude. Honestly, more power to the casino. Quartering deserves everything that's about to come his way. Deserves everything. He deserves to be made fun of.
Quartering talking about his lust, how he wants to fuck Brittany Venti, about how he wants to fuck all of the women in the world, and he's so horny for all of the women in
As
the
a married
world.
man?
As a married
What does
man,
his
he's
wife
talking
think
about
this for real?
he says to Dankula how he would fuck another man's wife, you know?
That's a no-go, buddy. I thought you were a good conservative Christian. What the fuck, Quartering? You can't be saying stuff like that.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, motherfuckers. Like, there's some crazy shit out here with fucking Jeremy Hambley. Just
Bash.
getting blackout drunk and just admitting to all sorts of degenerate behavior and activities, you know.
But today, folks, we're taking you on a time machine. We're
Yes.
taking you back to the past because
To show some shitty games that suck ass. But no, okay, I think what they're referencing is the clip that I've already shown that's on Twitter. But yeah, I 100% support the casino in this effort of making fun of the quartering. Because I'm sorry, the guy fucking deserves it, okay? You're just a spineless coward.
Recently, YouTuber The Quartering has gotten a lot of attention online after Kick streamers at Kino Casino did a segment on him going over recent findings that users on Kiwi Farms compiled. When one user specifically found one of The Quartering's moderators' Reddit page, where in it he was brazenly talking about being a swinger, and The Quartering had recently talked about having this guy live at his home.
Oh no. Oh no.
Causing Kino Casino to speculate that this person may be doing things with The Quartering's wife. And in response to this, Jeremy posted,
A group of people that really want my attention are investigating my friends and family. Desperate for some scandal. Apparently one of my IRL friends is a swinger, I guess. So obviously that means I have an open marriage. This fan fiction stuff is wild. Sorry, weirdos. Not true. Lol. Dude, why do you feel the need to respond then? If it's not true, why do you feel the need to respond?
multiple times on Twitter, including going into Joshua Moon's DMs, the owner of Kiwi Farms, and saying that no matter how much people want to make fun of him, that's okay, but his wife is off limits. Going to Josh's
Gay! Yeah, exactly. Gay!
DMs saying he doesn't want to have to use his connections to get Kino Casino's channels taken off the internet indie platform.
It'd be a real shame if I had to use my connections to take down your channel. Dude, the Quartering thinks he's the fucking Don of the right-wing space.
But there's a lot to get into, so let's just jump in. Welcome to the internet versus the Quartering and Kino Casino. It starts, of course, when they announce their stream. Andy Worski tweets out of this clip with the caption, "Live tonight on an intense Kino Casino at 8:30, Quartering a bowl of criminal history exposed." And then just more about what they're going to be streaming about, but here is a portion of the clip talking about their Quartering segment.
Jeremy Hambley's twisted, bull, sordid criminal history exposed.
This is another reason why I love the casino. It's because they put their all into the fucking presentation of their show. I love it, okay? Always some high energy to the show, and I love it for that. That's what makes it so fucking funny. And dude, the Courtney can't fucking stand it.
It turns out not only is Jeremy Hambly in league with the Nexium cult, the number 2 woman in the organization is a good friend of Hambly's. Not only does he have a swinging degenerate bull over at his house, but the bull has a long, sordid, sickening criminal history of domestic abuse.
Wait.
Oh my god, Courtney supported someone who had domestic abuse allegations. Oh no.
Goose, buddy.
And breaking into houses, apparently?
He broke into somebody's house, this sick
Dude, this dude sounds fucking wild.
freak. Like, apparently, there's a battery charge against him from his wife. There's a restraining order from there's a restraining order from an older female family member in this guy's history. He's one sick puppy
Why
that
is Jared
Jer
hanging out
is
with him?
inviting into his household. For what purpose? Must be to fuck his wife. I don't know.
Allegedly,
Why
in
else?
opinion.
Why else
Cool. Andy's like, allegedly.
would you be around a criminal swinging bull, a cult? What the f is going on in Hambly land, buddy?
And of course, the full stream is on their channel, but the Quartering ended up responding to this on his Twitter page by saying, a group of people that really want my attention are investigating my family and friends, desperate for some scandal. Apparently, one of my IRL friends is a swinger, I guess, so obviously this means I have an open marriage. This fanfic stuff is wild. Sorry, weirdos, not true.
If he's your IRL friend, how do you not know he's a swinger? I feel like that has to come up in conversation, you know, especially because like swingers aren't exactly like they're not exactly quiet about the fact that they're swingers.
True. Lol. I am totally fine with people making fun of me. I do plenty
Bullshit. Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with people making fun of me. No, you're not. I do plenty to deserve it, but these psychos running gay ops on my friends and family, mailing shit to my house I don't think Andy Worski and PPP are doing that. Making my wife feel unsafe is psychotic. I know even addressing it. Oh.
Wife going out alone for pizza has new context.
It does. Why is the that's weird. Why is it not popping up for chat? Here we go. It does. It does. Dude. Oh my god. When she said she wanted the meat lovers pizza. Oh no.
to deserve it. But these psychos running gay ops on my friends and family, mailing shit to my house, making my wife feel unsafe, it's psychotic. I know even addressing it will likely make it worse, but it's super weird.
But again, how can you... There's no way of proving that Andy Worski and PPP are the ones that are doing that to you. And I doubt that they are.
It's fucking weird they're obsessed with my marriage. Like, super weird and super over the line to be...
It's weird that you constantly talk about how you want to fuck other women. You're conservative. You shouldn't be doing that. It's fucking weird that they're obsessed with my marriage. It's like it's super weird and super over the line to be fucking with people who are not in any way public figures. Make whatever videos you want about me. But I think you mean but leave my family and friends alone out of it. That's fucking psycho.
to be with people who are not in any way public figures. Make whatever video you want about me, but leave my family and friends out of it. That's fucking psycho. I've got nothing to hide, lol.
I got nothing to hide. I am often told I share too much, haha. Sorry, boys. My life offline is extremely milquetoast. I take care of my yard, play with my dogs, go bowling, and spend time with the wife. Sadly, no time to swing. Sadly, no time to swing. Oh, dude, you're not helping it. You're not helping it. You're like, yeah, if we had time, I would fuck other women and my wife would fuck other men, but we just don't have the time for it.
In fact, I'm often told I share too much. Ha 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 ha. Sorry boys, my life offline is extremely milquetoast. I take care of the yard, play with my dogs, go bowling, and spend time with my wife. Sadly, no time to swing. And the Johnny Ringo replies, quality time is doing what you and your wife both enjoy doing. If she enjoys swinging, y'all definitely have time.
Zing! Yeah, sorry, I'm spending time with my wife. She spends time with Jamal. What the fuck? No, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The quartering is in a cuck marriage. He's 100% in a cuck marriage. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise. And for legal purposes, these are all jokes. I need to specify.
And Jeremy responds, okay, better put, yes, we have the time to swing. However, we both prefer monogamy. Carl McFarlane.
I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know about that. X to doubt.
Ellen says, no shame in being a swinger, bro. And Quartering replies, I don't care what adults do. Swing all you want. We just don't, and that's cool too. And Nathan says, swing all you want, said the fake Christian. Then PPP tweets out this picture.
Yeah, the Quartering and his bull are desperate to hide his bull's criminal history. They have flagged down our video exposing his domestic abuse issues and other criminal convictions. Jeremy Hambley of Wisconsin is scared to death of the truth coming out and will do anything to hide it.
With a caption on his page, the Quartering and his bull are desperate to hide his bull's criminal history. They have flagged down our video exposing his domestic abuse issues and other criminal convictions. Jeremy Hambley of Wisconsin is scared to death of the truth coming out and will do anything to hide it, showing that their video, The Quartering Bull Exposed, Criminal Past, and Jeremy agrees to Caleb Hammer's review, was taken down for community guidelines for policy on personally identifiable information. He continues his thread saying, this is now our second video that they have flagged down in the last 24 hours alone. Jeremy can play stupid that this isn't out of his camp, but he's been spiraling drunk for nearly 48 hours straight.
No, yeah, that's the best part about the Quartering, is when he's really mad, he drunk tweets. He drunk tweets like a motherfucker, and it's fucking hilarious. It's goddamn hilarious, I'll tell you what. The guy can't help himself. He's an alcoholic. He's a drunk cuck of an alcoholic.
Straight on Twitter, and it all began when we mentioned his friend and the bull's criminal past. Just to clarify, all that this clip shows is me reading out his history of criminal convictions, which is publicly available online.
I know, dude. That was like his most popular videos back in the day. Was the Brie Larson stuff. That's how everyone knew him, because it was like the Captain Marvel controversy and everything. And now he's just like, guys are making fun of me. You're making fun of me, everyone. You're making fun of me. Such a crybaby. If these clowns keep going after my friends and family just because they don't like me, totally fine. I will, in fact, take everything that they have and never apologize for it. Psycho weirdos are messaging my wife, calling her phone. People are harassing my friends. Roast me, fine. Again, can you can you show proof? Can you show proof of any of that? Can you show that PPP and Andy Worski are responsible for any of that? Can you show that for me, buddy? There used to be a line. I don't give a fuck what you say about me, but these psychos are harassing my family, my wife, and my friends. They have no rules. Starting today, neither do I. dude. Oh my god, the good man broke his rules. It's like when Batman breaks his kill rule. We're all fucking done for, man. The Cordains are gonna be on a fucking rampage. I'm sorry, dude. This is fucking cringe. I get it, right? I get it. You know. I mean, if that's happening, that sucks. That like your wife's being called. That people are calling your family. I mean, the best you can do is just handle it privately, though, in my opinion, right? And like you're telling me this is like the first time this has ever happened to you before? You're a channel with roughly 2 million subscribers. You're not at the height of your controversial fame anymore, right? But like I'd imagine like this is not your first rodeo dealing with people allegedly calling you and your family, right? I would imagine, especially like the left leaning people would probably harass you quite a bit, right? I mean, this is not the Cordain's first internet tuffle. So like, I don't know, dude. Like, like, are you just not able to like handle this anymore? Sounds like you need to step away from the internet. They made me. They made me. I did not want to pull the trigger. I never wanted to do any of this. I begged these guys to just chill and only make fun of me, and they refused. And now I have no choice. Hilarious, because this is the exact same phrase Jarbo used before his downfall. This is the internet. If you can't take the heat, turn off your router. Oh my god, a Jarbo reference. Oh my god, he's like, wait, this is the same friend? Oh my god, he heard they were swinging. Was like, yeah, I would really like to see your wife's boobs. Even if they exaggerate, we all saw the clips of you wanting to see your swinger buddy's wife's boobs and all the other degenerate stuff. All this comes out to your bad behaviors getting exposed. This is clearly a drunken bout of courage. Doesn't help. Fight back smarter, not gayer. Hey, you know, shouldn't the Quartering just make a video making fun of the Kino Casino? Shouldn't he just make a video making fun of them? Makes a video defending himself, making fun of them. His audience gets a good laugh out of it, and they support him through this. Kino Casino gets more content. And, you know, it doesn't make the Quartering look as bad. Because you're not flagging people down. You're just defending yourself the way that most YouTubers do with responses. But no, you have to be a little bitch. You have to be a little bitch about everything. Oh my god, speaking of Jarbo with the fucking nuke right here. Dude, what? You cried about Gina Carrero having a boyfriend? Quartering. Oh my, no, dude. Oh my god. And I just remember this clip from Willie Mac's like first video on the Quartering, talking about how like the Quartering's fantasy is that he's friends with like a popular girl who like gets a lot of like boyfriends and guys, and like his fantasy is that she like cries to him about how badly these men treat her, and that she eventually falls in love with him. Even in this guy's own fantasies, he's a cuck. I think making fun of me is totally in bounds. You guys have spread disgusting, vile lies about my wife. You literally retweeted a Photoshop picture of her, someone who is not on the internet. I strongly dislike you, but would never dream of bringing your family into anything. The Star Wars actress. Gotcha. But dude, dude. Stop talking about your cuck fantasies then. Oh my fucking god. He sounds like a fucking anime dweeb. The more you push me, the more the villain I will become. Bro. I didn't want to be the villain of this story, but you made me. Now I show you my power level. Dude. Oh my god. I needed this fucking laugh. The Corey, thank you for being such a pathetic fucking loser. Thank you. Dude. I love it. He's like, guys, I don't want to get them banned because, like, I totally could if I wanted to get them banned. But, like, I don't want to do that. I'm a good guy. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not because Andy has his channel back. Andy has his channel back. He's not a ban evader. I love how she's like, hey, maybe it's because you talk about your wife constantly. Well, you know, maybe you shouldn't talk about how much you want to see the woman that you love get. Dude, I'm sorry, but like, this is the woman that I love. This is the woman that I love. Aren't you also talking about how like you wish you could fuck all the women that you want? Shouldn't, as a married Christian man, you should have some self control over yourself? Shouldn't you like have some respect for your wife to like not say those things? I mean, look, it's one thing if like privately you two like joke about like like if you two privately joke about like, oh my gosh, I would love to like sleep with like this celebrity, you know, be one thing. But you're publicly online to thousands of people talking about how you want to fuck these online creators like Brittany Venti, and it's a little cringe, a little creepy. Dude, and you know the Kino Casino has gotten a lot more attention because of this. They're not going away anytime soon. Jeremy, you have bolstered them. You have given them a new fan base because of how pathetic you are. I have not flagged. I have not flagged, but also too, I'm trying to take you down. I've given you clowns. I've shown unrefuted evidence that I am not, in fact, flagged. Okay, so like this is the thing, right? The Quartering has shown on his Quartering YouTube channel account that he hasn't flagged them, but like he also runs like 20 other channels and 20 other accounts. So like he could have flagged them for any of them. And the fact that he's like openly celebrating like their stuff getting taken down, and the fact that he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to get you banned from Kick." Like, I'm sorry, dude, just fucking admit that you're the one flagging them down. That I, in fact, not flagged you, and now you have continued to lie about me, Andy. I'll go ahead and take everything you have. I've given you clowns plenty of runaway, both publicly and privately. Enough is enough. Too bad. I liked you. He's like, I respected you. I respected you. And you do this to me? You do this to me? Dude, he's literally like, I literally begged you two to be reasonable. I tried everything. You chose this. All I wanted was you guys let me, all I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. Dude, I'm sorry. You're fucking pathetic, Quartering. You're fucking pathetic. What the fuck? Dude, you're dude. All these other fans justify making my life live in terror. How is your dude? Can you like substantiate this to any degree? Can you show anything? Because right now you're just like, my wife is living in terror. How so? Can you like show anything? Can you show the recordings? Can you show anything? Did you file a police report? Because right now it just seems like you're just like, oh well, this is a good excuse to like try and take them down while still looking like the good guy. But dude, come on. Show us anything that shows that they're responsible for the alleged harassment that your family is facing. Can you show any of that? My guess is, how bad is this, lol? Oh, it's pretty bad on the Quartering's end. It's pretty bad on his end. Looks like a little loser. Very pathetic. Very pathetic. The Quartering, not the greatest. Not the greatest. You're ruining your career and reputation in real time in a drunken spiral. Soar up and seek Christ, buddy. Damn, so shocked, lol. I know, right? It's so shocking that the Quartering ruined his online career. This is my shocked face. this is my shocked face. I'm loving every single goddamn second of it. I'm telling you what. I'm loving every single fucking second of it. The Quartering, you just made a lifetime YouTube enemy with PPP. He's never gonna stop covering you now. No matter fucking what. No matter what, he's always going to come after you. When you close your eyes at night, Quartering, all you're going to hear is the ringing of a triangle. The Kino Casino is going to give you fucking PTSD flashbacks. That was just an unfunny tweet. Jarbo, you tried swinging. It failed. It failed. I didn't know he moved to Alabama. I hope that Jeremy realizes that his efforts to suppress the information about his bull best friend open swinging and criminal history is only going to lead to more people than he could imagine knowing. By the middle of this week, I think he will realize the mistake he has made. Oh my god, no. He's going to the CEO kick being like, they're being mean to me. You have to help me, Mr. CEO. They're being mean to me. That's not cool. Not cool, Quartering. Quartering, you're quite pathetic. Kinda cringe. This is why I'm the enemy villain. Wait, muted? Muted? Oh no, wait, hang on. Am I going for the same issue? Oh no, what the fuck? We can't hear dude, I fucking just fixed this. Oh, yeah. Okay, one second. Hopefully I won't have to exit out of OBS again to fix this. This is, mildly annoying. 1 second. Okay, so... Okay, shit. Okay. This is very annoying. Sorry about this, guys. Lol, I thought it was on purpose. My bad. Nope. Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna have to fucking... I thought you were yelling into the void. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, shut down OBS, restart it. Hopefully it fucking works. Okay. We're back. It looks like it wants to work. It looks like it wants to work. It looks like it wants to work. No GGs. No GGs here. Refresh the fucking page. Refresh the fucking page.
Look at all those tabs. And Boulder
Aye,
Advocate
aye, aye.
replies, I couldn't possibly flag all those videos because my wife and I were outside collecting bulls. PPP then also tweets out of these DMs with the caption, just so people are aware, these are the Mafia Don extortion tactics that Quartering is now using in private DMs with Josh Moon. You are not a king, Hambley.
No, you're not back lies. I am not lying, okay? I am not the quartering.
You need to accept that I can call you a on the internet. You have a bull in your house. Pound sand. And it's DMs that start with Josh saying, yeah, I know. Nobody likes a Randall, though I still don't think they cross any red lines in modern era Kick or even YouTube. I'm just curious why this now, because they've been saying a lot about your relationship / behavior with MM and Hannah Claire for months. What happened in the last week to cause a crisis? And
Yeah, it's never been an issue until people start spamming my wife. I literally don't care that they make fun of me. Like her family has seen this shit. Unofficial truce. They delete the videos attacking our marriage. I never mention them again. Put 07s in chat, guys. 07s. Why 07s? Should I be afraid? Why are there 07s? Why put 07s? Oh no. Unofficial truce. They delete the videos attacking our marriage. I never mention them again. The more they do it, the more I want to flex my connections to bury them. This is a one-time offer. Dude, what? What? Oh, one-time offer. One-time offer. Dude, you're fucking pathetic. I hope you know that, Quartering. You're fucking pathetic.
Jeremy says, yeah, it's never been an issue until people started spamming my wife. I literally don't care that they make fun of me. Like her family has seen this shit. Unofficial truce. They delete the videos attacking our marriage. I never mention them again. The more they do it, the more I want to flex my connections to bury them. This is a one-time offer. They can meme on anyone else they want. I don't care if they meme on my friend who
I don't care if they meme on my friend who apparently is questionable past, but this is an exploding offer. If they want to go to war, I'll win. Rest in peace, Nerdy John. That's what we're putting on your tombstone. Tombstone? What the fuck? I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Keyword, not yet.
apparently has a questionable past. But this is an exploding offer. If they want to go to war, I will win.
Did he mean expiring offer? I assume all these messages will be public. But I like Andy. Just get rid of the videos claiming that I let some F my wife. They continue to make 10K a month on YouTube, and I move on. But they continue to spread disgusting lies about my family, and I will have no choice but to react. It's time for them to make a business decision. This is a win-win. I will burn it all down, lol. I have 5 years guaranteed salary at Rumble.
I assume all these messages will be public, but I like Andy. Just get rid of the videos claiming I let some F my wife, and they continue to make 10K a month on YouTube and I move on. But they continue to spread disgusting lies about my family, and I have no choice but to react. It's time for them to make a business decision. This is win-win. I can burn it all down, lol. I have 5 years guaranteed salary at Rumble. If they balk, that's not on you, and I still support a KWF. Broker the ceasefire and everyone wins, lol. And Josh replies, I don't know why they would accept that though. If someone made the same offer to you, would you take it? And Jeremy says,
Completely sidesteps the question. Hey, it's cool. It's not your job to broker it. And any retard who has been banned as much as both of them have would if they were smart. But none of this reflects on you. It's all good. I wish you the best.
Hey, that's cool. It's not your job to broker it. Any who has been banned as much as both of them have would, if they are smart. But none of this reflects on you. It's all good. I wish you the best. And PPP continues, he asked for this to be shared with me, by the way, and it was. Now you can decide if this is a reasonable course of action or is it actionable criminal extortion. These sorts of threats are unacceptable, especially from a free speech champion. If the claims about the bull aren't true, prove it. The cowardice that I can do it to anyone else but him, who is apparently a special divine king on the internet, is a nice added touch. And Kinoblade Chronicles replies to this meme saying, trade offer. I receive, you delete all the videos making fun of me. You receive $100 worth of coffee brand coffee.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. That might be a good deal. That might be a good deal.
Sorted replies highlighting these two sections of the DMs, talking about broker the ceasefire, and then the next message saying it's not your job to broker it, with the caption, I can't stand this, smarmy. I will go to war and destroy you. Or not, you know, whatever. It's cool. Whatever you want. I just want us all to get along. Jeremy has always done. It's the most pathetic behavior and fills me with contempt. Andy Worski quotes the post by saying, so quartering is going full-on extortion mode on us. This is beyond anything I've ever seen. Then Kinocopter tweets out these pictures with the caption, Josh Moon has released all of his DMs with the quartering following his threats to deplatform the Kino Casino. And it starts with Jeremy saying, if they don't leave my family out of it, I'm going to take everything they have. I'll never apologize for it either. I haven't done any flagging. Their channel is a walking TOS violation. I know they're ban-evading. They're not. For one, Andy has his channel back. For two, someone else runs the channel entirely. They are ban-evading. It would have been way easier to have their channel removed. I haven't done that. I know you're big mad at me, but if they keep bringing my family into will act. And Josh Moon replies, I'm not mad at you, and I have no idea why I would choose to proceed any statement with such an obviously false and disingenuous pretense. If you think PPP is ordering people or even casually implying that people should contact anyone in your family, you're wrong. But I think you know that already. I also think that as a 2-decade veteran of internet communications and someone around during Gamergate, you know by now the one thing you should never do is give harassment attention. So I'm not sure why you're choosing to do that. The one thing that stands out as a possibility, of course, is that like Brianna Wu, you're using alleged harassment as pretense for a deplatforming campaign.
Wait, did he fucking use the buff emoji for that? Is he agreeing with him? What?
Which would be ridiculous and morally abhorrent, but you also know that. And Jeremy replies, it sucks because I like Andy, I guess. You're right, I should ignore. And
you're right, I should ignore. I have tried to reason with them. I have tried. Dude, this is how you know he's fucking drunk texting. I have tried to reason with them. Now I have no choice but to take everything that they have. I just hate that because I like Andy. And the next screenshot is Jeremy's continuing to say, I have tried to reason with them. Now I have no chance but to take everything they have. I hate that because I like Andy. And Josh replies, nobody can stop you from trying, but the road of lawfare and deplatforming is extremely high risk. Kino Casino is one of the biggest streams on CUCK with probably the highest revenue on the platform. They also do paint by numbers pretty well and don't really do anything too offensive by today's standards. Their fans are also dedicated. Meanwhile, lawfare can take 5+ years and they can find a sympathetic representation at a good rate, while you'll have to find full-priced attorneys. And Quartering replies, yeah man, I get it. I don't blame you at all. CUCK CEO already added me back, so we'll see. I never cared about— Oh my god, he's crying to the CEO. You're crying to the goddamn CEO. How fucking pathetic, man. You're like, hey, I want these guys off your platform. I'm sorry, but if they let Aiden Ross, if they let Ice Poseidon and all of his fucking goons on the platform, what chance do you have of fucking PPP and Andy Worski being taken down, buddy? What chance do you have?
About them memeing on me at all. And I get people's, and then he continues down below saying viewers will do whatever, but now my wife is literally terrified, so I have to act. And Josh says even going down that road opens you up to the scorn and ridicule of the entire internet, so I'm not sure how it's advantageous. You're broadcasting to everyone, this is what I can't stand and it really bothers me, please don't do it. And Quartering says, I hear that. Taking down channels is something I've never wanted to do in 20 years, but I begged them to be reasonable. I honestly didn't know about my friend and his haven't talked to him since. I had no idea he was such a degen. And Josh replies, like, let's put it this way. Let's say you get them deplatformed, and then they sue for something like tortuous interference. They can call your wife and seller in as witnesses, and they get 6 hours to depose them under oath. They can also subpoena your tax records. It's not fun. And Quartering replies, yeah, I'm not worried about lawfare. My wife supports me absolutely, and their lies are literal fiction. She's the one that said to do it. I really wish they would have followed—
Dude, my wife said to do it. I, the man, am not in charge of my house. I just follow what my wife says.
The rules. Roast me all you want, but my family is off limits. I don't need a sue to get their YouTube shut down. PPP is ban evading. I don't want to do that. I have not sent a single flag, and I know you will publish all of this. And Josh says, yeah, but they can sue for that potentially, and then you have discovery anyways. It's not a one-way street. And Jeremy says, you're right, but I'm not worried about discovery at all. That's what they want, but I have nothing to hide. Hell, I offer to give a fat Nobody financial details. I don't know why I am even messaging you because I know you'll sell me out anyway. It's just the old internet in me.
Because I know you'll sell me out anyways, bro.
I used to love Andy and meme culture, but my wife is terrified. Weirdos are messaging her, and she's a normie. And Josh says, as far as I'm aware, by the way, all three of us got unbanned on YouTube after Trump yelled at Google about censorship, so I don't think any of us are ban-evading. And Jeremy says, I have no choice. I hope that's true, to be honest, but their channel is basically full-on TOS violation. And Josh says,
How so?
How so? And Jeremy replies, I think most of it is probably within the lines. To be honest, I have no idea why that video got flagged and reinstated. Maybe it was my buddy, but it was public record, so that was odd. I've never seen a video get taken down so fast, so I have no idea what was even in it. That wasn't me, but Eddie over at CUCK already added me, and if I want to, I could take their channel. I really don't want to, but
If I wanted to, I could take their channel. Dude, I love how he's like, you know, I can do all these terrible things to them, but I don't want to do it. I swear, I'm a nice guy. I don't want to ruin your life. I might though. I don't want to, but I might ruin your life. You know, I don't want to do that. I want to be a nice guy. I want to be a nice guy. Dude. Fucking pathetic.
I've begged them to be reasonable. I have zero interest in dealing with this shit. But if my wife gets one more call or text message, I'll burn it all down and my viewers will
If
support.
my wife gets one more call or text message, I'll burn it all down. He'll burn it all down, chat. He'll burn it all down to the ground. Oh, dude. I needed this fucking laugh. Thank you, Jeremy, for being such a pathetic fucking loser.
Me. I don't know if you're married or with anyone. I still think your coffee review is one of the best, but when you're with someone, if not now, you'll know. This is no option. I'm not mundane Matt. My viewers 100% support this.
My viewers would never 100% support this. Guys, my viewers. My viewers are all I have. Teehee, I'm feeling cute. I might I might ruin your life today. Teehee. Teehee, you know, I don't want to, but you know, I have the ability to ruin your life. I might just do it. I'm feeling cute today.
Stand by supporting your site's illegal battle either way, Josh. And Josh replies, okay, so like, there are people who don't like PPP. My wife is getting angry messages, so I'm going to attack PPP. You're basically telegraphing to these people that they should f with your wife because it will cause problems for two people they don't like at the same time. That's why it's generally recommended you don't say stuff like that on the internet in public. And Quartering replies, but remember, she's a normie. And when she gets a call, she has no idea how this shit works. And Josh says, but you should. And Quartering says, Josh, we can agree. I can take their CUCK and YouTube, right? If I actually want
We agree I can take it, right? Right? I can take it.
to, they would be deplatformed outside of DLive in a week. I don't want that. I just want them to leave my family alone. I don't care how many Jeremy is a videos they put out. Like, I have a non-Pajit YouTube rap. You know that, right? One phone call, gone. I have endured a lot with literally the tiniest request.
Dude, I have a YouTube rep. One call. It's all gone. Dude, that's fucking pathetic. Such a fucking cryberry. God damn, I'm gonna enjoy clipping this.
I actually think they have an incredible ceiling. They are hilarious. They just have to stay within the TOS. They don't have many attempts left. They are amazing at this. The show is hilarious. I would literally be promoting it, even if they made fun of me. But they don't understand the line. This isn't 2001. At least I will forever know my coffee
What do you mean this isn't 2001? What do you mean?
is better than Peppa's. And Josh replies, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes you think something is really easy to deplatform, and it ends up being impossible. It's kind of hard to say the fat guy dressed like Peter Cottontail is posing an imminent threat. And Quartering replies, lol, yeah, that's true. But like, I don't want to deplatform them. I want to promote them. I don't want to put you in the middle, so I'll leave this here. I still support Kiwi Farms existing and
Guys, I swear, like, I want to promote you guys, but you gotta stop making fun of my marriage.
will help any way I can with the legal battle. I appreciate you being open to chatting about it. I never flagged them. I assume it was the normies they were outing. You know, I've been around long enough to know flagging shit is a death sentence. And then attached we have the messages we just read earlier, the ones that were posted separately, ending with Quartering saying, it's all good.
What's up? Yo, Neon, how you doing? How you doing? We're laughing at the Quartering's tears. We're laughing at the tears, and I am enjoying every fucking second of it.
I wish you the best. And Josh Moon replies, I'm just saying, I've received offers like that, and my answer has always been no. I don't like it when people try to dictate what I or my forum can and cannot say. I'll let him know though. And Cordring replies, yeah, I get it. I know we have our differences, and this is all outside of that. I wish you the best and support Kiwi Farms either way. Tomorrow at noon, I'm going public on everything, not this conversation. You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna handle it tomorrow. And Josh says, I did send the offer to him, but he feels it's an extortion effort. I'll be watching the stream on Monday. And Cordring says, it's all good. Probably does come across that way to him. Wish you well. And Josh says, should I unfeature the stream on Kiwi Farms? I thought you were doing a pre-stream thing today. I didn't see a tweet about canceling. You know, mate, it's really disrespectful to just lie to my face. And Cordring says, wait, what? Oh, the going public stuff. I should have told you. Sorry about that. It became clear last night they are not interested in being human, so I'll just be on my way. I saw PPP decided to just put out the DMs, which is fine. I expected it, but if they are not
Yeah, Jer, Billy, incel, tears either way. Billy incel. Oh, wait, did Billy the Fridge do something?
interested in being civil, there really isn't any reason in giving the time of day. If I had known you were going to feature it, I would have and should have told you. My bad. And Josh says, I sent him the portion of the DM that contained your offer like you asked, but I did send him the full conversation because I feel like you're outlining an extortion scheme. I was asking about your plans in the chat and ignored that plus my DM on Twitter. I saw on your stream you had no unread messages, so I know you saw it. You just thought you'd let me advertise your stream for your talk about Iran half-heartedly. I don't appreciate that. You're on a bridge burning and mistake making spree that reminds me of Ricada by the Numbers. I don't feel like
That's a reference. Billy the Fridge is still crying. What is he crying about? Is it about Xylee? Is he crying about Xylee?
anything I say will help at this point, and since you're threatening litigation, it's probably not a good idea to say much more. Then there is what they were referencing in the DMs. This is the Quartering tweeting out, Scorched Earth tomorrow at 12 Central.
Oh, what a fucking pussy.
Love having such an amazing topic to start the week out with. And then he makes an unrelated tweet about something else, and Gabe Hoffman replies to him by saying, where's that Scorched Earth stream you promised everyone, Jeremy? And Tactical Templar replies, think of it like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. When the Quartering starts drinking, he becomes bold, aggressive, and confrontational. Daring even. Of course I will release 7 years of tax returns, you gay chuds. But then he sobers up and retreats back into his shell and tries to erase the damage. Gabe Hoffman.
Tommy ripped his 8-month-old as it stopped. Yeah, it was a nap. Oh my god.
And then quote tweets himself saying, blocked by Jeremy Hambley, the Quartering, for asking a scheduling question. His stream must have gone really well today, showing that he is now blocked. Jeremy Hambley, the Quartering stream today did not go well, attaching pictures from his live chat with various people saying things, like Mikey Mooncricket who said, so he made a dumb posting on X and now everyone's here hate watching him. Looks to me like Jeremy's fishing with dynamite and you guys just got caught up in the blast. And mad at the internet saying, hey guys, sorry, he's not answering me on DMs. I think he lied about going scorched earth to talk about Iran for some reason. Not sure what the deal is. And other people like Cuckening saying, Hannah, what are your thoughts on Jeremy being a literal /swinger? And other various messages like that. PPP then posted this Jeopardy meme on his page, which says, this pants failed to scorch anything besides his underwear, giving PPP and Worski the title of Leaf Bull. And then
what is the Quartering?
Credits to C. Hag Henderson from Kiwi Farms. Misery loves clips and then posts this clip from the Kino Casino with the caption, Kino Casino's opening remarks to the Quartering.
Buddy! We're still here! We're still here, Jeremy Hambley of Wisconsin! You made Flaggett who got your handed to you by a not one lick in, you coward. You bowed down and let a whoop your
Dude, I think it's safe to say. They might have won. I don't know. I think it might be safe to say that they fucking won this. But no, the Quartering is fucking pathetic, man. Honest God, I don't know what he expected to get out of this in all reality. Because stuff like this is never going to fucking work out for you. It's never going to. PPP, say it with your chest, not peeking your... no, no. It wasn't. It wasn't. It didn't silence because of the peaking. It was silence because of a well, internet versus censoring it.
And now we're gonna f your ass raw, just like your criminal bull Adam Sellers does to you and your wife while you sit in the corner in your chastity cage like the made cum drinking swine that you are. Oh, and by the way, you're a poopy pants, Jer. What do you think about that, buddy? You shit your pants, Jeremy Hamblin.
Oh my fucking god. That's but no, yeah, I think this is a very clear W on their end. I like the B video better for editing. Dude, we can be bees. we can be bees. But dude, let's see, what else is there? Apparently Linus Tech Tips has been getting into trouble. Don't know much about that situation though, so I don't want to go in like blind. Connor should ask Jenny for advice. Dude. But dude, you know, the quartering is so fucking pathetic, man. Damn, I came in right at the right time. Just woke up. Yo, Idiot King, how you doing? Jer got his ass felted twice by a chatter. Jesus. We can live for 30 years. This is good news. This is good news. Okay, emergency. Oh my god, dude. I'm anxiously waiting for the Faugi's full response to everything. I am anxiously waiting. Did you see me felt Jeremy? No, wait, did you? Did you? Hang on. I gotta check your Twitter, Kanga. I gotta check your Twitter. Let's see. Where did you felt him? Did you see Himpleton stream the call he had with Faugi? I did see it. I didn't watch it yet. I think, like I said, I'm waiting for Faugi's like full response to everything. Wait, Faugi tried to find docs info on him? What? No fucking way. Faugi, what the that's not true, is it? Holy shit. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't fucking so. Oh my god, here it is. I'm going to pretend that my mean reply made the quartering delete his tweet showing how he was spam messaging Andy and PPP. It was. Yeah, but it was a joke. Yeah, Valky wanted to call in a wellness check on him? What the fuck? A fucking wellness check? And this is a meme. I am a sad, lonely Epsler who here's some embarrassing information about me. Please don't bully me with it. Okay, hang on. I think might have to watch that stream then. Holy shit. Why? Faugi, fucking why would you do that? Here we go.
So, I'm tired of getting questions and stuff like that. So I figured I would just kind of burst the bubble. So full disclosure, what this concerns is Future Nightmares and I have been
I fucking owned the cord ring. I can die happy now. Yes, lifetime achievement, finally completed.
doing, well, Future Nightmares has been researching for me, I should say. Credit to researchers, of course. And about the Falgi stuff, so that when we do a stream, when his response comes out, it can kind of just be holistic and everything. And in the course of that, in one of the calls, we were informed.
Let's see. Really, Beckett confirmed with Diesel that Falgi did this because pre/during Crash Out, Himpleton made a comment about Mishi and Falgi was pissed. What the fuck?
That Falgi at one point.
Oh, are you talking about like Mishi the sheep, the artist? Like was he making fun of Mishi? I mean, look. Why does he sound like a teenager? W's for King. Listen, listen, Himpleton. I think me and Himpleton are around like the same age. He's probably a bit younger than me. But okay, Himpleton is a commentary channel in this space. Mishi, don't get me wrong, I love Mishi. I love her art. From the little interaction I've had with her, she seems like a funny person. I like her art. But she's an artist on Twitter, and especially, like, I know she does like safe work commissions for a lot of people in the community. Places like Now Recording used to commission her sometimes. Half Baked commissioned her a lot. But, most of her work is obviously not safe for work. Unfortunately, if Himpleton wants to, like, poke fun at her for it, that's going to happen, unfortunately. And Falgi's response being, I'm going to dox you, is insane. He goes into it a little, but apparently she took a commission for a Sonic drawing, and Himpleton made a take without knowing the context. No, you think of Shanri. You're thinking of Shanri, Roach. I'm sorry, not Roach, Roar. You're thinking of Shanri.
In 2024, pre and assumedly during my Crash Out, definitely post me like snaking Beckett and Xylee, but maybe before the Joker call, I'm not entirely sure. He was looking for my docs information, and what happened is, supposedly, I don't really believe anything he says at this point, I'm going to be fully honest, but supposedly he only found a video of me on my second channel where my first name is said. And so he apparently had to get fireside chatted by FPS Diesel in order to not pursue this any further. And the reasoning varies. The reasoning varies, as you'll hear in this call. He can't keep his reasoning straight.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's not fucking cool. I'm sorry, but what if Himpleton's fucking saying is true, which I don't want to think that Himpleton would lie about anything like that. That's fucking insane, Falgi. What the fuck?
Sometimes it's a joke. Sometimes it's because I was mean to Beckett and Xylee and CUCK. And sometimes it's because he wanted to call a welfare check on me. Now, I'm gonna point out the issues with the welfare check thing, because that's what several people were told, was that he thought that I would do something quote unquote unrecoverable, and so he was going to, it was alluding to having my docs information so that he could call a welfare check, was what was being alluded to. So the biggest reasons why I think that that's complete bullshit, personally, is because if you watched any of my my crash out, sorry, I'm really stressed, guys. I'm sorry, I need to cool down a little bit.
Dude, so much has happened within the last year. I can't remember some of that drama. I remember laughing about the Joker call. I remember Fauci and British calling in during that. But fucking hell, man. Fauci was looking to fucking dox this guy behind the scenes?
If you guys watched any of my crash out, you would know, or just my content before the crash out in 2024, you would know, yeah, Spoops, that means that he was acting like he was worried about me hurting myself or other people. But the problem with that is, again, if you were watching my content around the time before my crash out and during my crash out, you would know, and this was very popular. This is when people were covering me. This went everywhere. This went everywhere. This was one of the big jokes. People would say, "Oh, well, Himpleton's literally a halfway house." I was at a sober living.
Okay, you know what? I think in like full transparency, I think I have to check to see if my stream, like laughing about the I have to check and see if my stream about the Himpleton call is even public anymore. I think it might be members only. But I think I do remember the halfway house being mentioned, and I do remember laughing about that. A bit like harsh, yeah, harsh for sure. But like, I would never actually want, like, I think any reasonable person can like laugh about that, but then like also not want the guy to be fucking doxxed. Yeah, Himpleton owns the crash out. We love the redemption arc here. I love how people read everything into situations, including things not there. I remember Himpleton calling into Peepaw about Xylee and Kid Behind the Camera. Oh, you sent the same message twice. Weird.
Home during that time. It's a wonder I was even able to stream. I shouldn't have been able to, because I was still very manic from, you know, previously being a drug addict. And, you know, I was in a sober living home. It was very well known that I had like mental health professionals around me that I saw pretty much every day. Okay. I had a very good support system around me. In addition to that, say what you want about the ZV call, right? We can all agree.
I mean, I think we can all agree it was fucking hilarious.
That I was complete schizo, right? We can all agree that I was a complete schizo, that I was completely manic, that I acted insane. But two things that I never did was threaten myself or threaten others. I never did that. There's no reason to take this welfare check angle. And again, depending on who is asked about this, my docs was being obtained for different reasons. Whether it was because I pissed off Xylee and Beckett, or snaked them, which is what happened. I've taken responsibility for that. I've taken accountability for that. Whether it was that, whether it was the welfare check thing, or it was just a joke. Even though he mentioned it. Now, here's why.
I'm gonna find your docs as a joke. What the fuck? What? Dude.
The joke thing doesn't make any sense. He mentioned it multiple times to multiple different people, and Diesel, FVS Diesel, had to have a fireside chat with him to cool him off. Okay.
I don't know about Himpleton being in sober living and being in a recovery, but I have a lot of respect for him for staying on the right path. No, yeah, it's great that he's like cleaned himself up and that he's in the position that he is now. Like, you know, on the internet we tend to laugh a lot about like drunks and drug addicts and stuff, you know, but like if someone's able to like clean up their life, I think that needs to be what's the word, commended. Sorry, I'm having a massive brain fart right now. But like point is we should give Himpleton, you know, praise for being able to first off recover from that situation entirely. Secondly, getting his life back on track. But no, yeah, if it's true that fucking Falgies has been trying to like find his docs, that's fucking insane. I lost my brother in 2018 to addiction. I hope the best for anyone trying to get clean. No, yeah, of course.
I found out about this a couple of days ago, and I've been trying to figure out what the fuck is actually going on, what happened, etc. for the past couple of days.
No, yeah, I mean post Joker call, Falgi worked with Himpleton quite a bit. So it's just weird that he was trying to find his docs behind the scenes. Doesn't mean I like him, but that's my personal thoughts. Okay, for me, people need to at least try to get stories straight before throwing stuff out there. I can respect the recovery. Did the did the fucking thing do it again? My fucking nope, yep, it did. Okay, shit. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Gotta do the fucking rigmarole fucking thing again. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, no, it's my dude, it stopped doing it for a little bit. But now it's okay, we just tested it out. Should be working now. If it does that again, I'll just end the stream. Cause I mean, I covered like the topic I wanted to today, the quartering, and it did that fucking 3 times while I was trying to cover that story, and that was very annoying, very fucking annoying. Sorry about that, guys. Refresh if you need to. Boomy John. Tommy C. understudy boomer here.
My VODs. How do you play into this, K-Huck? Well, apparently part of it was that I pissed you off. Like during that, K-Huck, I don't know if you remember that time where we were all in that VC and I said that you were lying and like all of that bullshit, and we got into like a cat fight, and
what was Himpleton accusing K-Huck of lying about? What?
we've resolved all of this. It's fine. It's fine. We've resolved all of this. Like, I want to make it expressly clear. I have no problems with Beckett. I have no problems with K-Huck. I have no problem. Well, I have problems with Xylee, but that's because she supports a pedophile and literally streams with beyond the point. But yeah. So, sorry, I got sidetracked. Yeah, the joke thing just doesn't make any sense either. So, whether he was inheriting beef from Xylee and Beckett, whatever it was, I don't know why. It's inexcusable, though. Of course it's inexcusable. Okay?
No, yeah, you should not be looking for someone's docs.
So, I think I'm just going to play the call. And we will have a few questions. I'll allow a few questions at the end if somebody wants to call in. I'm just going to be fully honest. Support for you. You don't deserve this. Thank you. I'm just going to be fully honest. There are things that I had to cut out of the call. And that is pertaining to private information. And that is all I'm...
No, yeah, and that's totally understandable to cut that information out. I don't think anyone should go to Himpleton being like, what the fuck, you censored the private information? That would be dumb to go at him for.
All I can really say on that. So there are a couple of cuts. I'm just telling you that now. Okay? I'm just trying to be fully transparent here. There are a couple of cuts pertaining to private information that I have agreed to not talk about. Okay? So, all right. And for any streamer who wants these, for any streamer who wants this call after I watch it, I'm more than happy to send it to him. Okay?
Oh, well, it's like, what? It's like 10:30 in the morning. I doubt Himpleton is up in time to to get it to me here. I mean, we're already here. I don't mind watching it with Himpleton's commentary over it, as long as I don't think he would necessarily care. But let's see, Falgi burned all goodwill with everyone in the community that befriended him. I mean, I was friendly with him. Granted, I really didn't. Outside of when he would pop in like VCs in like his server, and then like when I made my initial announcement that I was going to try and propose to someone I was dating at the time, I wasn't really like I was definitely not like friends with Falgi. We were friendly, and like I have no personal beef with the guy whatsoever, you know. But it's just like I look at this behavior and I go, "What the fuck, dude? Why do you do this?" Like you've covered people that have done similar behavior, and it's like why do this? I think Himpleton provides good context anyway. Yo, no, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was there.
Yeah, I was very stressed and upset when I found out about this. And you know, I haven't been sleeping too well. You know, it's just, you know, it's so cliche and everything, but it's like that whole thing.
It sucks because I did like Falgi and Cloudy. I'm really disappointed. Yeah, I know.
Of
Hey man, shit happens. We all make mistakes. Just keep your head up and don't overthink it too much. People say and do shit to get to your head. Love the content. Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much, Young Butcher.
The WAP block is over party.
And thank you so much, Soulskivity. I really appreciate it. You know, people say this and it's so cliche, but it's really one of those things where it's like, you think you know somebody. You know what I mean?
For real. Because would Falgi not, if someone else did this and Falgi was covering it, would he not make a live stream about it? Would he not? I feel like he would.
You know what I mean? Like I know that he was cringe. I know that he, like, you know, had these like sects. Like, I mean, come on, everybody knew he was a fucking gooner, right?
I mean, I got the general vibe that he was a gooner. I didn't know he was gooning with his fans.
Everybody knew he was in like some poly fucking weird thing.
I was out of the loop on that one. I'll admit to that. I was fucking out of the loop.
Right, but like, and I say this in the call. When
I've been chatting in streams with KJ and Olivia for literal years, and it broke my heart. Oh damn.
Found out about this, it changed, like, it genuinely changed everything for me. Like, the KJ stuff already, and like a lot of this other stuff that's come out is really cooked. It's really bad. But it's one of those things where, you know, I try my best to, like, because of what I've experienced and me getting canceled and coming back and like being better, I tried to extend that to people where it's like, you know, I would stay away the fuck away from him probably forever. I'm probably not going to associate with him anymore, period, even if he takes a long break and comes back and has changed. But at the very least, like, I would support him, you know what I mean? Like, not like directly, but from afar, like, kind of just be like, yeah, this is great that he came back and he's different, you know what I mean?
No, yeah. Like, if Fauci changes the behavior, it will be great to see him, like, try to make content again. I don't know. Especially when it comes, because, like, you know, Himpleton, great. I don't know what's going on personally for Fauci and Cloudy and stuff, right? I have no information on their personal life, nor do I want it. But you know when Himpleton was going through his stuff, he was in a dark period in his life, and he's recovered from that, and you know he's doing better now. He's making content. It seems like he's having fun with it. I mean, let's say what you will, but you know he was helping out people like Mama Max with his video. What's going to be the excuse for Fauci? Is it just like the fucking the fame went to his head?
I mean, but after this, it's completely done. It's completely done. I'm never talking to Fauci again. I'm never talking to Cloudy again. I'm never associating with them ever again. And I never want to. I don't think they should ever come back. I don't think they should ever come back.
They probably shouldn't. If they want to make content in the future, they should probably stick with something that's like non-commentary related. Fauci didn't crash out. Normal Fauci got exposed as a snake behind the scenes. Yeah. Himpy had an epic crash out. Fauci is a confirmed snake, which is the death knell in the commentary community. Well, like, you can survive being a snake if you have a big enough audience, right? And your audience doesn't give a fuck. But, like, Fauci's, and, you know, Cool Anime Girls is more associated with Fauci's community than I am. But, like, the general vibe that I got from, like, Fauci's community is that, like, they make fun of stuff, but they're good people. They're I don't know, moral arbiter might be too harsh of a word, but like they criticize people for doing bad things. They're not just making fun of them, they're criticizing them for doing bad things. Fauci can be the next slug. Oh, so you're just gonna fucking dox everyone?
Like, this is, and I'm not just saying this because it's me. I want to make that clear. I'm not just saying this because it's me. I'm saying this because asking researchers to gather docs information on people is fucking insane. We have kicked people out of the community for so much less. We have burned people in the community for so much less. We are supposed to be this community that cares about stuff like doxing. We're supposed to be like that. Like, this calls the whole Slyboy thing with him into question. It calls so much shit into question. Why did he give Aiden so much shit? Why did he give Aiden so much shit?
Dude, what the... No, yeah, no, if you're fucking going after docs information, what the fuck, dude?
What? Why did he give...
Oh, is the audio crinkling for anyone else, or is that just me on my end? Let me check to make sure my audio settings are all correct. Let's see. Speaker.
How does he have any right to talk about this? Right. Depending on who is asked about
Okay,
this.
no, it's on Himpleton's end. Okay, weird.
Tired. And I'm...
Yeah, it's on Himpleton's end. One second. Let me get to a point where, like, he's...
So this did happen today. So don't make comments about me wearing the same shirt, okay? I forgot that like it was silent.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I was just finishing something. I didn't see that you had called me.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Sorry for taking a little bit.
No, you're fine.
So I kind of I do want to make it clear, the initial reason that I was so dicey about talking to this to people or this spreading before I had this call with him was because, thank you for becoming a member of Lost in the World, was because I did not want him to know any of the questions that were coming. I'm very intentionally vague during this call because I want to nail him to the wall.
Yeah, you know, you want to you want to catch him off guard. He's been having some problems the last few streams with audio doing that sometimes. I'm glad I'm not the only person in this community having audio trouble.
You'll be able to see, if you know me well enough from my streams and stuff, you will be able to see that I'm furious this entire call, and I'm holding myself back and being very vague and very forgiving because I want him to be forthcoming with information as much as possible. Okay, so if there's any questions about that, that's why.
Dude, you could just like tell me like your personal, like how this happened, I guess.
What?
That's how we
Dude, I am sorry. This is awful. You deserved better.
Thank you so much for the 50. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Just in regards to what, so I understand, kind of. I'm not trying to play coy. I'm just.
No,
trying to
I
understand.
So
What?
I prefer to just laugh at drama and hold out hope that everyone can come back from a fuck up a better person, but Fal G just needs to stay gone at this point.
Bro, CUCK is literally the queen of audio issues.
Thank you so much, M. Hopkins. I really appreciate it, man. It means a lot. All the donuts tonight have meant a lot. I really appreciate it.
One day, CUCK is gonna kill me or Woogie, and it will be deserved. Lol.
Guys. And Vidium, thank you so much for becoming a member.
I heard that you kind of had like that you were requesting information on me.
No, but then like I literally thought so carefully. Thank you, Lauren, for subscribing. I you can tell how carefully I thought about this. Like I'm picking and choosing my words so carefully because I'm trying to keep it as vague as possible. Thank you so much, Spoofs, for the gifted.
Like in the guise of a story, yes. When you were first
in the guise of a story, in the guise of a story,
dramas, but not to personally do any type of.
So let me, because the donuts.
In the guise, why do you need his personal information for a story?
Went over that. I want you to hear this exact verbiage because this really skeeved me out, and you can see it on my face.
Like in the guise of a story, yes.
So I asked him about getting information on me, and his response to me is in the guise of a story. Yes. The guise of a story. The excuse of a story, to use a synonym, the disguise of a story. What does that mean?
None of it matters, but Snoops is Hippie's girlfriend? Oh, wait. Good pull. Oh, wait. Are you talking about this Snoops all poops? I don't know. I don't. Wait, unless I missed something. I don't know why you mentioned that. I mean, like you said, it doesn't matter. But. Dude. But no, still, it sucks. Like, Falky, why did you try to get his personal information, dude? What the fuck?
What the fuck does that mean? And I'll ask him that. You'll see.
When you were first in your dramas, but not to personally do any type of life ruination.
But why do you need the information though? If it's not for life ruination. Listen, this is all I care about when it comes to someone in a drama, right? All I care about is what actions do they do. Sometimes you want to look into like their history if you can. Like, oh, is this like a pattern of behavior? He said, "Thank you, Snoops, for the gifted subs." I was saying that it's his girlfriend. Oh, I mean, oh, okay. But like personal details, you don't need for a story, especially if it's just to laugh at someone. And really, that's all the Himpleton situation was. It was just like a let's laugh at him situation. It wasn't a let's dig up his personal history information. Like, that's kind of fucked up.
If that's
And this is my thing, right? If it's anything they publicly talk about, then yes, you can laugh about it, right? Himpleton won, Fauci lost. In this instance, yes, he absolutely did. He absolutely fucking did. But like, yeah, because like, I'm sorry, you don't need someone's fucking information in order to like, what? Like memes aside, man, like Fauci has lost a fucking respect from me, which I know fucking respect for me does not really, it's not really worth anything in this community. But like, seriously, like, I like that we had someone like him in the space that seemed reasonable. The guy who would just like, you know, laugh at shit and like do pretty decent research. And he's been doing shit like this behind the scenes the whole fucking time.
That's what you think.
What do you mean, like in the guise of a story?
During
And Spurg spectating, since he's in chat, I want to say I'm really sorry for lying. Because last night I accidentally alluded to it a little bit too much, and I just didn't want.
You're a real one, Himpy. Nothing would with being vulnerable, Rock.
Thank you for the 5. I didn't really like lie, but it was like, you know, the timing of it I fudged up on purpose. I am planning on doing a stream about Kodiak. I really want to. I've been wanting to, but last night I alluded to like big things coming in a way that I shouldn't have, because it would have gotten things running and speculating. And then like when I was pressed on it, I was just like, oh, it's just Kodiak, it's Kodiak, but it was this. It's this. Again, I just didn't want information getting out there about this. I didn't want him to be prepared for this or think it was going to happen in any way. Thank you so much, Cautionary Elf, for becoming a member.
During the time of your dramas, I was just looking into you more. That was really like most.
But wouldn't that more so involve like Himpleton's online history, not so much his fucking like personal private information?
Mostly it. Seeing if there was anything else there.
Okay. So what, it was just my dramas that caused you to want to do that?
Yeah, I didn't know anything else about you aside from that. And like,
so again, he's just lying already. Because again, as we covered, there were 3 reasons that he would give to different people at different times as to why he wanted this. It was, you know, the Xylee Beckett stuff, so that's one of them. I guess he's playing one of them right here. Then there's the joke, and then there's the welfare check, and you'll see all 3 of them here.
That like some of your drama stuff was like at the time, I believe, I think it was the at the time, if I remember,
I'm engaged to my longtime BF. Here's some
my
beer
God.
money to celebrate. Thanks for content on this man I don't know.
Thank you so much, Plants, for the 10. I really, really appreciate it, and congratulations for getting engaged.
Yeah,
the drama was
to them. I'm sorry. I'm trying to add commentary where I can, but I'm also trying to listen to this.
You were like snaky.
If I had known ahead of time that Himpleton was giving out links, I would have asked for it. But also, too, I initially didn't plan on covering this, because I did see he went live, but I didn't know the details.
Towards like Xylee and Beckett, from what I remember, for how it was portrayed to me.
Little Rat was trying to pry info out of him so he could use it against him later. Those types of people are the worst.
Okay.
By the
No, I
way,
definitely
Sliggins,
was.
how you been? It's been a long time since I've seen you in chat. Hope you're doing well, man.
Okay, yeah.
And see, this is proof that I own it. Thank you, Wildhawk Gaming and Art, for subscribing. This is proof that I own this shit, guys. Every single time. Like, here's the thing about me. You guys can, like, people can hate me. I'm totally fine with that. People can not like me because of my past. That is totally fine. But the one thing you cannot say is that I do not own my shit. Every single time, I own my shit. He said, yeah, it was because I heard that you were...
Also, Nerdy, I'm 10 months sober from alcohol. Dude, that's fucking awesome, Sliggins. That's fucking good on you, man. Seriously. Dude, you got 2 months until it's a year. That's fucking awesome. Seriously, like, sorry. Can we get ones in the chat for Sliggins? Ones in the chat for Sliggins? But no, seriously, dude, that's fucking awesome. Good on you, man.
Snakey to Xylene Beckett, which is crazy to say heard, but whatever. And so, of course, my first fucking response is, yep, I was.
What?
Holy
Sending
shit.
positive burrowing owl vibes to help nobody.
Yo, good for Himpleton right here.
Nobody deserves to be treated like that. He doesn't need to come back and risk hurting someone else like this.
Thank you so
Owl
much for the
Purple
100.
Heart.
Thank you so much. I love burrowing owls. They're fucking based. Thank you so much for the 100. I really, really appreciate it. Seriously, like, this is, you guys are way too kind. Seriously, and Spoops, thank you so much for the gifted.
And I could explain that, like, because this got brought up in something where I made a joke regarding it, and people thought I was, like, dead serious, and I wasn't. And I just flew off the handle a little bit with the joke. It was not anything serious. As you know, when I found...
Oh, I was just joking about getting your docs information.
...that other account that you had and had stuff with your family, I let you know.
So here's the joke defense. And following up with what I said about sending me that stuff from my second channel, not a single one of my family members was shown. And this is why it confuses me, and it makes me feel a little weird about what he's saying about the only thing he found was something from my second channel. I'm not a huge fan. Weirds me out a little bit. Because, again, the only thing that is shown in that video, it is a video of me when I'm 11 years old, and it's right after I got surgery. And it's like kind of like a loopy kid video kind of thing, you know, like America's Funniest Home Videos sort of thing, where I'm like,
oh no, yeah, my mom, I had to have surgery or something, and they gave me some morphine for a painkiller, right? And my mom's fucking recorded me in the fucking hospital bed while I'm a fucking loopy kid.
I'm off of the meds and I'm like just waking up from surgery and I'm just being loopy, right? My grandmother's and I think my dad's voices can be heard in that video, but that's it. That's it. I've seen this video 100 times. They are never shown. They're never shown. Not a single member of my family is ever shown. And the only thing that is said in there that could potentially be quote unquote doxable is my first name. Guys, if you've been watching me long enough, you know that my first name is said many times. I am public about my first name. My first name is Harrison. I've said this many times. I'm very public about it. I don't normally go out of my way to say it, right? But like other people call me it. People, I think Max calls me it in my interview with him. Like,
what?
Own your mess, and you'll never have dirt.
Yep.
The fact that he sat up and lied not just to you and other creators, but his audience too is so gross.
I completely agree, and this is exactly why I'm burning the fucking bridge. Thank you for the 5.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm furious and I'm so disappointed.
Thank you so much, Saint, for the 10. But it's like, so then when he says that about my family, it perks my ears up a little bit because I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like maybe he's just talking about the voices, but I don't know. I don't know. It's, to me, I don't know if that's the only thing he found.
Like, why do you need this, Fauci? Why do you need it at all?
On me. I've seen the logs on the stuff that he talks about with me. And that's, you know, other than other publicly available information, that's what's discussed in this smaller server, right? That's what's discussed. But I don't know about anything else. I don't know. And I don't trust this guy. So it weirds me out, man. I don't know.
So like,
what was the joke?
And then this is the whole thing too. He talks about how this joke, it was just a joke that went too far. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Yeah, what was the joke?
Let's see what the joke is. Because he knows that he made a joke, right? He knows he made a joke, even though he said it multiple times to multiple different people, and Diesel literally had to have a fireside chat with him about it. Why would you have to have a fireside chat about a joke?
So like,
what was the joke?
I don't remember specifically. I think that.
Oh, you don't remember the joke? Okay.
If I remember specifically, I was just like, apparently I was like, flying too close to the sun. From what I understand, it's been
flying too close to the sun. What do you mean? Were you alluding that you like had his like home address? What do you mean?
So long that I personally don't remember the context.
What a fucking non-answer. What the fuck are you talking about? Thank you for the 10 Percy.
You got this, Himpleton. Don't just burn the bridge. Incinerate it, carrot.
Yep.
You got tons of support behind you. Hard.
Thank you.
No, yeah, and like Himpleton, like anyone, especially like the former members of the op block that got fired, people like KJ who did nothing but good information for them. Anyone who's been fucking screwed over deserves support, especially Himpleton. Dude, who else was he doing this to? Who else was he like trying to get information from? Get used to hearing I don't remember the context. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Thank you. He can't even tell me what the fucking joke is, but he's maintaining that it was a joke? What are you talking about? The most non-answer possible. I don't like remember the context around it. It was like, I think I was flying too close to the sun.
What? Dude, I am so sorry.
Thank you so
much. I am
much.
at a loss. Despite your past actions, you or anyone else does not deserve that.
Thank you so much for the 50. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, like, I've paid for my past, I've done my work and I've come back and I'm.
No, yeah, he did his time. He did his dues. Let Himpleton make the content that he wants to make, dude.
Better than ever, okay? But like that doesn't excuse any of the stuff that I did, right? Of being snaky, of being a retard, of being a spurg, of being a schizo, of all the stuff, okay? Like I'm more than happy to talk to people about my past, right? I've never shied away from it. But it's like, just. And let me be clear. I completely understand people A-logging me during that time. I completely understand. If people want to A-log me now, I don't give a fuck. That's part of it. That's part of being in commentary. I want to make that extremely clear. I don't give a fuck if people A-log me. I don't give a fuck if people look into me. I don't give a fuck if people question me. Thank you for the gifted membership. I won't go on stream. Thank you for the 2.
Yeah, like the stream. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you guys want to, like the stream.
Whenever it loads.
What? Falgi got infected with memory problems from the ACC. Dude, he started getting the jar memory loss.
Don't goon on stream, Himpleton. That's all we ask.
Thank you. Like, I'm totally fine with that. That's totally fine with me, right? When people look into me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's fine. That's fine. It's about the fact that there was a request for my docs. That's the part I care about, because that is so much further than anyone goes or should go, obviously.
At Kicken_the_Swede Swede became a member. At Kicken_the_Swede Swede celebrates 8 months of membership.
Yo, Kicking the Swede, hope you're doing well. Don't what on stream? Don't goon on stream.
So it had nothing to do with Mishi?
I don't remember specific. It's so far back, I don't even know.
So Mishi is somebody who.
Your fashion sense is really mediocre. I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right. Oh, I mean, wait, whose fashion sense are you talking about specifically? Me or Himpleton? Because Himpleton's just wearing a shirt. I don't get a whole lot of fashion from that. But if you're talking like my avatar, hoodie, the beanie, yeah, I can see that. I can see why. Falgi used the ACC playbook. I have no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre.
When I was fast and loose was somebody that I very briefly covered on my stream. I had to be reminded of this. But a couple of people said to me that part of the reason why he hated me from the beginning was because of, or not from the beginning, but when I started getting into controversy was because of Mishi. Mishi was an artist who was commissioned by somebody to draw porn of Amy Rose, who's like canonically 5, I think, like something like that, from Sonic. And so I, being irresponsible with my coverage and fast and loose, I think I called her a lolicon, okay? I would need to see what it is. I'm not saying that I stand by that. I'm not saying anything like that, but that was what I heard, okay?
Hilton is a cock.
Thank you so much for joining the membership, Jathis? Maybe? You can tell me if I mispronounced that. I'm sorry if I did.
Okay. Yeah,
I could tell you right now, it's so far back, I don't even remember.
Okay, because yeah, I had to be I had to be caught back up on who Mishi was, because you know, back in the day I could be pretty fast and loose on things. Not like I am anymore. And go ahead.
Sorry, you go ahead.
No, you're fine.
No, and like I said to you, it's immature. Like the joking and stuff, and even though it was just immature. Straight up.
Aren't you in your 30s, Falgi? Aren't you in your 30s? Why are you acting immature? Why are you acting immature, Falgi? Why are you just like, yeah, you know, I have his dog's information. I have his dog's information. I'm about to head off to leave, but leave a lurk. I am 1, still tired, and 2, headache. Oh, dang. Sorry to hear that, man. Get some rest. Get some rest, man.
So you never asked anybody to get Doc's information on me?
CUCK, thank you for redeeming your membership. Listen to that. Listen to that real quick, guys.
You never asked anybody to get Doc's information on me?
I can't remember specifically. I'm not even gonna lie to you there.
Falgi unlearned empathy after 30? He had, yeah, it was rare. He had it, but he unlearned it.
I don't have anything. I looked everywhere. Like, straight up, I looked everywhere.
What? You actively looked for his docs? Fucking hell, man.
So he doesn't remember, and not because he doesn't remember doing it, because he couldn't find any evidence.
Here ya go, champ.
Thank you so much for the 10. He doesn't remember because he couldn't find evidence from messages from that server. Now, I want to make something extremely clear to you. Thank you so much for the 5.
What? The fact this guy was hunting for people's docs is for a laugh, but is having night terrors of Moreau and Malcolm snarking him is amazing to me.
Well,
to be clear, like, obviously I don't want Falgi's like personal life to be involved in this drama, but like also like it is totally understandable and to criticize Falgi for trying to get information about Himpleton's private life. Like, dude, why? There's no justification for that, too. None whatsoever. Because Himpleton didn't cross any boundaries outside of, like, just spurging out.
I want to make it clear. I don't believe the joke thing. The joke thing doesn't make any sense. He's used multiple different excuses. The joke thing doesn't make any sense. The welfare check thing doesn't make any sense. And, I mean, I guess the Xylee Beckett reasoning makes some sense. Not that they would ask him to do that. Let me be extreme.
No, yeah. Xylee and Beckett would never do that.
Extremely clear. That's not what the allegation is, but that he got pissed off that I snaked them. Thank you for the 99 cents scripted. That he got pissed off that I snaked them and so started, like, looking for this. Right?
What? I did not see this coming. This is insane. Beckett's and Leo's #1 guy, by the way.
Thanks for the 5, Chris. Thank you. It's like, and his whole thing is, I didn't find any messages. This was in a VC. It was in multiple VCs. That's why. That's why you're not finding any messages. And also, do you know what this sounds like? To me? Oh, there's not any direct, screenshotable
No, yeah, this is fucking insane. I'm just gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here because like I'm trying listening. I'm trying to give commentary where I can, but admittedly, it feels like I'm somewhat freebooting at this point, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to Himpleton. So I mean, I think a majority of everyone's already watched this, but if you guys haven't yet already, go check out Himpleton's broadcast of this. Go support him. Go support anyone who's been screwed over by this. This is Nerdy John. And before we get off, I do want to say all the names of the lovely members of this channel. Sorry for the shorter show today. Oh, I do have to let you know. There is a possibility that I might not be streaming Sunday. If I do stream Sunday, it's going to be shorter than usual because I might be picking up a extra shift Sunday, but we'll have to see. Anyway, we have to thank the lovely members of this channel. We have Pigeon Salad, who's been going further beyond of his support. Super Nerd 3. Thank you, Pigeon Salad, for all the support. Then we have Idiot King, Holly Mack, Daniel J, Weird Collar Guy, Beryl, Cool Anime Girls, Wookie Z, Kickin' the Swede, Lady Nerd Artist, CUCK, and Manic. All of you guys are Super Nerd Ones, which you can join for just $1 today. This is Nerdy John, signing out. Take care.